Welcome to the instructional video on the framework of the full program. The full program consists of the foundation program, the pre-O levels, O levels, and then A levels. It should be noted that the development of skills in mathematics almost entirely depends on the perfection of number skills and algebra skills. In perfecting those skills, an open-minded approach will be adopted rather than trying more and more sums without concentrating in getting the essence of those skills. In mathematics, there are two types of marks awarded: method marks and accuracy marks. Method marks are specific to a given topic, whereas accuracy marks are earned by applying number skills and algebra skills to that given specific topic. Apart from that, there are a considerable number of questions which exclusively test the competency in those skills as well. Accordingly, in O levels, well over 50% of the total marks in mathematics are attributable to number skills and algebra skills. Not only students, parents or guardians, but also teachers do not seem to understand this reality, and thus due emphasis is not given for the improvement of those skills. The end result is that students tend to dislike the subject since they are compelled to deal with what they are not good at throughout the sphere of mathematics. Skills development programs at Benchmark acutely addresses this issue. In programs at Benchmark, number skills are inculcated at different levels. Foundation program deals with numbers without context. Numbers with context together with algebra will be done in pre-O levels. An extension of number skills is thinking skills. Activities in thinking skills are conducted throughout the full program. I will take three different activities to distinguish those three levels in number skills. Take this one. How many whole numbers are there from 10 to 15 both inclusive? So, is it 5? No, it is not 5. If it is from 11 to 15, it will be 5. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But inclusive of 10, it is 6. This is a question without context. In other words, a direct question. Look at this one. It says, in my lane, there are 30 houses numbered from 1 to 30. I paint all the house numbers in the lane. How many times do I paint digit 2? So, this is a question in context, or in other words, this is not a raw question. So, let's see. Now, 1, 2, 3 up to 30, you have house numbers. So, it is clear that in 2 you get a digit 2, in 12 you get a digit 2, and then 20 to 29 you should be getting digit 2. So, 20 to 29, how many numbers are there? Okay, it is like the previous situation. 20 to 29, you don't get 9 numbers, you get 10 numbers. So, each of these 20 to 29 is having digit 2. So, then you get 10 here, 1 here, 1 here. So, is it answer 12? No, it is not answer 12. Reason, think of 22. 22 is having 2 digits of 2. So, in this calculation here, I am considering only 1 digit. So, there is another additional digit here. So, altogether there are 13. Look at this activity. I am not going to explain the answer here, but I will give you the setup of the question. It says that in my lane there are 30 houses numbered from 1 to 30, same as the previous situation. I have 5 of each of the digits from 0 to 9 which can be used to replace those house numbers. So, I have 0, 5 numbers of 0. I have 5 numbers of 1, digit 1, and so on. I have up to 5 numbers of digit 9. That is the meaning. All households wish to get the house number replaced. What is the maximum number of houses that I can do that? So this question, once you read it, you won't feel a difficulty. Might feel that why can't we do that? But I would say you need real thinking ability to get the correct answer for this sort of question within 2 to 3 minutes. We will be looking into this type of situations throughout the programs little bit later on. They are conducted in 3 different categories using multiple choice questions. What you see here are the sets in the first category where you need to complete a question in 100 seconds. In a set, you will get 5 multiple choice questions. What you see here are the sets in the second category where you get 200 seconds to complete a question. Again, you get 5 multiple choice questions in a set. These are the sets in the third category. Here you get 300 seconds to complete a question. A set contains only 3 questions because of the time factor. It is worth giving a specific note on thinking skills. Thinking skills develop a specific set of intellectual skills, irrespective of the subject matter. In other words, thinking skills gives you the opportunity to be innovative, meaning at least look at differently what you already know. Competency gained in thinking skills will definitely help in subjects other than mathematics as well. Most of you may not be aware that there is a compulsory thinking skills test in the admission process of leading universities around the world, where the final decision on selection is taken based on the outcome of this test. Even in pre-O levels, O levels, or in A levels, an approach similar to what was elaborated in the foundation program is followed. These are the workbooks in pre-O levels dealing with number skills in context and algebra skills. Workbooks contain assignments at relatively easier knowledge level and at relatively harder application level. Let's have a look at the second workbook, and this is the contents page. We get indices as the first topic, so let's have a look at the assignment at page 17. Yes, so this is the assignment on indices. If you need to have an assessment in indices, you need to go to the activity book. So let's go there. Yes, the second activity book. You can see that set A is in page 5. So then page 5 is here. Is an assessment in indices. Assessments generally contain knowledge level questions. You need to get a minimum of 8 out of 10. In case if you achieve less than that, there are other sets available, so that you need to repeat. Activity books also contain evaluations. Evaluations do contain questions at relatively hard application level. Let's say you want to do an evaluation in block 2 covering all the topics. Now let's say set A is in page 47. Page 47. Yes, it's here. So you can do the evaluation, and even in the evaluation, if your performance is less than 8 out of 10, you need to repeat some other set. A similar setup in O-level blocks as well. These are the workbooks in O levels. So let's take one at random. This is workbook 7. Let's see the contents. Yeah, it's dealing exclusively with trigonometry 1, 2 and 3. Let's go to one assignment on page 29. Yes, this is one of the assignments of trigonometry 2. The sizable questions. And let's look at the assessment of trigonometry 2. Yes, this is the activity book for block 7. Yes, you can see whole lot of assessments for trigonometry 1, 2 and 3 sets each. Let's go to trigonometry 2 first set on page 29. Yes, it's here. Assessments, you need to have 8 out of 10 minimum, and thereafter you can try the evaluation. Look, if you need to try an evaluation containing all the topics under trigonometry, let's take one in page 71. Yes, so this is the evaluation, first set for trigonometry. Even here you need to have a minimum of 8 out of 10. If not, you need to repeat. For A levels, it is too early to elaborate now. You can see larger number of workbooks separated into pure mathematics, mechanics and statistics, and at the same time you can see a similar amount of activity books. These are the soft copies of what you see in my background. Now, I hope that you have a basic idea about the framework of the full program. It is not practicable to give a detailed idea of the entire program in a short video. Therefore, I will be meeting you by way of instructional videos in other stages as well. I repeat that my vision is to inculcate logical reasoning and rational decision making in the younger generation, apart from helping them to achieve the best possible results in the examinations. Just an addition before winding up this video. In the introductory program, I introduced myself as the intellectual property rights holder of the symbol benchmark. Here is the proof. The conception, development, organization and presentation of this entire program represents my exclusive intellectual property. I wish to see as many as possible children or anybody getting the benefit of my efforts, irrespective of the race, religion or the country of origin. However, it does not mean that anybody can change the resources by editing these videos or PDF files. If anybody does that, it is a crime under the intellectual property rights law. So, get the benefit. Do not tamper with the identity of benchmark in any ways. Thank you.